Bam, it's me. I'm here. Goodbye, crossword. No more word guesses for you. It's just me. I'm the one running the show today. Only me. No one else. Me alone. Ah, intruder!
Your background looks awfully neat. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. I have no pre-show stuff to say. I'm ready to do the countdown. I am straight up kind of dying. I started my period this morning. I am cramping. I have
Oh, that's no good.
nausea. I have a headache. I was having a hot flash. I'm in shorts right now. It's 20 degrees outside of my house. It snowed yesterday and I'm in shorts right
You
now.
got snow yesterday?
We did.
We just got cold weather, but you got snow.
Yeah, we got it. Like, it didn't really stay. It was like it stuck in the grass a little bit, like that you could tell that it snowed the day before and then melted. Oh, yeah, I gotta switch the music.
No, you don't. You can just turn it off.
Nah, it adds ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday morning edition of the Conversation Chair. I am your presenter, Danny the Lethargic Glass. And here with me is my partner in crime, my co presenter, and my wee bairn.
Artemis, the fading away. I should have changed my name. I'm gonna fix it now. I'm dying.
If you haven't been here with us before, we're just a little chat show talking about everything and nothing to keep you company if you need background noise to get some things done. We are here to be your audio ambiance, your background sound. We are here to be with you as you wash the dishes, as you do the laundry, as you work from home, as you run after the little children all over your house, or if you are trying to figure out why you are the only one who did not get picked to be a fated mate because you went on a girls' trip with four of your girlfriends in a spaceship, but the spaceship crashed on a planet. And as soon as it crashed, two men came running up and snagged a couple of your girlfriends and immediately put them to sleep because on their planet, the way you mate is to put the girlfriend to sleep with the weeping nightshade. And then somebody else picked your other two girlfriends. So now you're just left alone watching them all be happy without you. But I am here to tell you, because I am the omniscient reader, that there is someone on the horizon for you.
Is that from your real life?
Not my real life. Cause ain't
Your
nobody doing the
girls
do
trip
with
with
me.
your like 8 girls, it sounds like.
Ain't nobody doing the do with me while I'm sleeping. No, that is from my
Weeping
latest book, which I'm
nightshade.
still not sure I like, so I haven't finished. It's Weeping Nightshade
The cover art is
by
fun though.
Mickey Morello, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Not Spawn, just all I read is from Kindle Unlimited these days. So,
Not Spawn, just cheap.
so let's start with the life update.
My dog is at the vet.
Your dog is at the vet. Oh no.
Yes. First life update. My dog is at the vet currently right now because we got him fixed and we were keeping an eye on him. He has 2 cones that we've been having him wear and stuff, and he somehow still got infected.
Oh
One
no.
out of like however many. Literally, Wayne said that while he was at the vet with him, the doctor was like, no one wants to hear that they're the weird case that the doctor got, but unfortunately, and I'm like, no. So we're dealing with that. He's at the vet right now. Ooh, Ronald finished his book. The spiciest, longest scene was playing loudly in the car at the end of the book as he pulled up to rehearsal and all the old white people were looking. Ah, scandalous.
Yeah, that's just like those
Scandalous. I added a second
they've got those TikToks of people who hook up their Bluetooth and
Mm-hmm.
but they
You don't
can't
realize how
figure
loud
out.
you can hear it
Yeah,
outside.
they can't figure out why their headphones aren't working. And meanwhile, in the kitchen, their children are hearing spicy scenes.
My nightmare.
That would never be me.
Absolutely not. Dog is at the vet, so we're dealing with that. I actually put things on the list this week. Maybe I should look at
Yeah,
them.
I did. You put a bunch of stuff on the list. Before you get to your whole list of stuff, I will mention a little inside baseball since Ari is here. The trip has been booked.
The trip has been booked.
The trip has been booked. And I but yeah. Hubby has put a soft hold on some rooms on the same cat floor that we're on, some cabins on the same floor that we are, if other people want to be where we
On the
are,
same floor.
because we've already booked for like our cabin, your cabin, Chloe and Isaac's cabin, and Aunt Connie's cabin,
Hmm.
and then anybody else who wants to be on that same floor with us. We're encouraging booking this week because they have a good deal on um,
Mm.
balcony cabins, and they've
Ooh.
also got a reduced deal on it was 450 for the internal cabins, but they
Mhm.
reduced that even more this week. So I think it would be 450 for both people if you got the internal cabin.
450 total for one cabin?
450 total for the one cabin
Crazy.
for the two
Crazy.
people, and the balconies are 698 total
For the whole room, not just one
for the
person.
whole room. For the two people staying in that one cabin, it's 698 total.
That is a good deal.
Yes. So, but he hasn't given me the name and phone number and the
No,
booking
River.
number of the guy. He's supposed to give me that today. So, if Ari is listening, or if you talk to Ari later when you beat the Sabers, I
Ariel is Clemente.
I
We have
will.
cruise info just for you. If you join us right now, my mother will text you later.
You're
Right?
so silly. But yes, I as soon as I get the booking number, because your father is using Chat GPT or
Not the AI guy,
something
daddy.
therein to make up a flyer to post on Facebook. So if you're following him on Facebook, Ari, you may see the flyer before I text you. So either way,
My
he'll
father is using Chat GPT to make a flyer when there are at least four. There are four artists in the family.
but it's quicker than me because usually he doesn't ask any of y'all. He asks me to sit down with a Word document and try to make a flyer, and that's the few times I've made flyers before. But it took like 10 minutes for him to do it with Chat GPT. So I
I
saw the one that he did in 10 minutes, and I'm like, he didn't have all the right information. He was just trying it out to see if he could do it, and it looked really nice. So I'm like, hey, I'm not coming up with something that looks that nice. So you get the information and you go ahead and do it. That's um I feel like that
mean,
is a
honestly, it's a
proper
decent
I feel
use
like
of Chat GPT,
yeah, I feel
though.
like that's a proper use of Chat GPT. Like I was saying, or AI in general, like I was saying to your father the other day, I feel conflicted about AI. But like
Hmm.
if an individual person is using it for a quick task like making a flyer to hand out to friends
Hmm.
about the annual vacation, you're not going to pay a person to do that.
You're
So
gonna find your
that's a good
niece or nephew to
use
do it. Yeah.
of Chat GPT. Or like I'm thinking of using Copilot because I already pay for Microsoft 365 for work,
Hmm.
so I get Copilot built into that bundle, and I
Mm-hmm.
have credits that I never use. And they've been playing this commercial about Copilot making spreadsheets for budgets. And I think we talked about this last week about me not finding the spreadsheet that had exactly everything on it that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then it hit me the other day, and I've got one that I've been using for the last couple of weeks that is fine, but it's not exactly what I want. And it's like, you know what? I could use Copilot and
Ari
see if
said
he
he's
will
hearing
make me
this.
the spreadsheet. Yes, Ari. Like I said, and just in case you didn't hear me earlier, I don't have all the information yet, but my husband may post it on his Facebook before he gives it to me. So I know you're following, either you or Tyler are following him on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Or you can
keep
find him through me if you're not following him.
keep an eye out today because the deal is this week. So if you possibly can afford it, it would be better to put your $200 deposit down this week to get the cheaper room.
Yeah.
I keep saying room when it's a cabin, but you know what I mean.
It's a room. It's a room on a boat.
But I don't like. There's a thing with me. I don't like sounding unintelligent or like I don't know the proper terms. And so I try to catch myself and say ship instead of boat and say cabin instead of room.
Okay, but those are just hyper specific words for the same thing. A ship is a boat. A cabin is a room.
I
A
know.
rectangle, a square is a rectangle.
Ronald says he uses Copilot constantly for
Yeah, I saw
work.
that.
So
I don't know nothing about no Copilot.
I don't either. I have never used it. Ari says that
He's got him on Facebook.
he's got him on Facebook. So
So
hopefully
he'll
he'll
see
post
it.
it to Facebook before I. So that was all I had to say about life updates. I may throw a few little things in here or there, but that's all I had to say about life updates. The cruise has been booked, and the dates and everything should be on Facebook for those who need to see them. Okay, kitchen casualty.
So my air fryer died. I'm sad.
No.
Yeah, it's not the one you gave us. We just switched to the one that you gave us. But the like mint green one that I had that was the same color as my popcorn maker,
Uh
it
huh.
died. I'm so sad because
Oh.
I went to make some tater tots and I plugged it in and I turned the knob and then walked away with because which is what I usually do is turn the knob, walk away because I hear the little clicking. But I came back and my tater tots were ice cold and I'm like, what? And I turned the knob and realized the light didn't come on for the
Mm.
power for it going because the timer in it is mechanical. So
Uh
you
huh.
like turn the knob and it'll click whether it has power or not. But
Hmm.
I adjusted the power. I tried it in 4 different outlets and it is just I think it's just dead unfortunately. I
That's
really
the
liked it.
thing with air fryers. I love air fryers, but they are the most out of all the appliances that I've had in life. Usually, other appliances will something will happen where you go, oh, but you've had it for such a long
Yeah.
time that it's fine. Like for instance, the heater that I used to use in the hall, and I told you about how the plug melted and almost set my hallway on fire.
Mhm.
But I'd had that heater for a long time,
Yeah.
and that was an obvious, oh, this doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll have something for a while. I won't mention what it is, but the
Scandal?
batteries, huh?
Scandal?
But the batteries inside it will corrode.
I feel like there's a scandal happening. We're just gonna close the laptop. I don't think there's scandal.
An adult can probably figure out what I'm talking about, but
Scandal.
the
I'm not here.
batteries will corrode in it, and so you know, okay, this definitely doesn't work
Not
anymore.
working anymore. To be fair though, my
But
air
air
fryer,
fryers just stop. That's the point
they
I was
do.
trying to get to. The air fryers
Yeah.
just stop, and you have no reason, and the lights are on, and it's like I
And it
don't
just
understand. There's nothing. There's no smoke coming from it. There's no. They just one day they don't heat anymore,
mhm.
and you're done.
To be fair, my air fryer, the mint green one that I really like that just died,
Mhm.
we got that one secondhand anyway because we were at an event and one of my friends was like they had just gotten a new air fryer and so they
Mhm.
were like a flea market kind of like reselling
Mhm.
and so they were selling their old air fryer. We got it for like $30 or something like
Mhm.
so it had already been used for a while and that was one apartment ago. That
Oh,
was at
okay.
least 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
So you
Yeah.
had it for a good little while. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
And we have another one because we still got the other one that you gave us. So that one is now plugged into our wall. We need to re-clean it because I think it's dusty and gross.
Which I mean, that one was not a bad one. It just didn't because we gave you the one that Isaac bought, right? When our
I
last
think
one,
so.
the one that has the pictures on it that make no
Yes.
sense.
It's
Yeah.
got like the popcorn and the this and the like the bake and broil and blah blah blah. Yeah.
But it's got pictures of foods, and you look at it and go, is that a piece of shrimp or is that bacon?
I'll take a picture of it and put it in the Discord later. I'll turn the lights on to take a picture of it and put it in the Discord. But yeah, so that was that. I will get rid of that. The next thing I have on life update is so at work they have like speakers that sit on the top of the shelves to like play music through the store and we as employees just control the music through Spotify on the store computers like the store of Spotify through the store
Mm-hmm.
computers and for some reason everybody at the store that I currently work at so at the south location they play like show tunes and Disney sometimes and like I've heard a couple TikTok hits and stuff, and so that's the kind of vibe that they do over there. At the downtown location, it's usually just like pop hits. I've heard a couple punk pop, or I think I heard a couple punk pop things, and like maybe some
Mm-hmm.
like dad rock or something. At
So
the
it's
store that
really just
we
a
are at,
taste of the employees.
yes, at the store that we are at, the the Spotify radio that they default to is Fallout radio from the Fallout video games. And so it's all these old like
I
1920s,
have never heard of
1930s.
Fallout Radio.
Yes. So in the you know about the Fallout video games, right? You know what they're about?
Yeah, because I haven't played the main video game, although I have
Mhm.
seen like maybe 10 minutes of somebody playing it. But I, where's my pen? Oh, because I'm trying to write down Fallout Radio. This,
Yeah, it's like 1940s, 1950s, like picture 1940s, 1950s and they're like what the 1950s kind of think of as the future sort of, I think.
uh,
And then
you're
the
talking about
nuclear
oh, they
Fallout
call it
1950s.
something. They
Now.
call it like Jet Set
Yeah.
something. Because I used to listen
Yeah.
to Bachelor Lounge type radio show. But yeah, I've played the Fallout, not main Fallout, but they have that they have a mobile game that is Fallout branded, and it's where all the
Mhm.
people are in the room
Oh
or
yeah,
in
and
the
you're like doing the
center,
little.
and you're
You can see
moving
like
the
the
people
grid.
around.
Yeah.
Yes, I've played
Um.
that, but I've not played regular Fallout. Although I have seen somebody play like 10 minutes of Fallout, and I was almost tempted to watch the Fallout television show.
I watched the first episode and it was actually pretty good because when we went back home to visit you guys for Christmas, whenever the last time we went back home, I think it was Christmas. We visited Wayne's family, and Wayne and his grandma used to watch like interesting shows like that. And so he was like, "You're gonna love this show," and was showing the first episode of the show to his grandmother. And I was sitting in the room watching it while we were there, so we were just talking about it. But it looked pretty interesting. You might like it. But
Hmm.
according to the AI overview on Google, which I can't turn off even though I really want to, because sometimes it is very, very wrong and it irritates me. The Fallout universe divulges from real world history after World War II, post 1945, maintaining a 1950s retro futuristic aesthetic.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
it's like 1950s, but yeah, so they've been
Like
playing Fallout Radio.
an alternate 1950s.
Yes. Yes, but so they've been playing Fallout Radio at work, so I'm hearing all of these like 1950s, and like on some of the songs you can kind of hear the like the record noise, where
Uh-huh.
it's like you can hear the pops
Uh-huh.
and stuff. Yeah, so that is every day at work. I'm like, I feel like I'm at home with my mother. I feel like it's
I
cleaning
don't
day at
play
home with
old
my
music all
mother.
the time.
Not all the time, but you're the only time that I can think of that I've heard that much of 1950s music is being home with you. So that's that. The next thing on the list is I have a landlord walkthrough tomorrow, and I'm tired and I'm stressed because so the realty person that originally helped us get the apartment no longer works for the company. A new realty person has taken over, and as soon as they did, they sent an email that was like, hey yo, so and so doesn't work here anymore. Sorry, I am definitely paraphrasing because it is early and I'm cramping and I'm tired. They're like, hey yo, so and so doesn't work here anymore. We're taking over. It seems like you guys haven't had a walkthrough in a while, so we are going to be doing a walkthrough ASAP. You need to make sure you have this, and this ready, blah, blah, blah. So we have been like super, super cleaning the house. The house, I don't think has been this clean since we moved in. It is we got the carpets shampooed, we repainted windowsills, we scrubbed the walls, Wayne scrubbed the floors.
You know,
Like,
y'all made it through Hurricane Helene in that house, so
mm-hmm,
it's been through some life.
mm-hmm. And like the other lady like knew us, knew that we were decent people, and like when she came in and she only did one walkthrough, the old lady, and she was like, nah, it looks chill, looks cool, but these people like I got the vibe from the email that they were like, we're new, we're coming in, and we want to show you that we are no nonsense. And I'm
Oh
like,
Lord.
okay, yeah, that's the vibe that I got. So yeah, we've been getting ready for that. I am stressed and tired and ready for it to be over. Just really, because I feel like, when like you clean the house because something's going on, and then you feel like you're walking on eggshells. You feel like you can't open any drawers, you can't touch anything. I don't want
Uh-huh.
to I don't want to exist in the house until this thing is over.
Yeah.
So that is that. Since Ronald is not going to be here this evening, we may not do anything this evening anyway, because I was already like on the fence, kind of wanting to cancel because I still have a few things that I need to straighten
Well,
up, and then we don't know when they're
he
going to be
said that
tomorrow.
Paris is going to show up, so if you're not going to do
Oh, I
anything,
didn't see.
you may want to let Paris
Oh,
know.
I'll decide by the end of the stream today, because I'm also I'm putting on a very brave face right now. I feel like someone has reached into my gut and is slowly pulling my insides out bit by bit to knit them into a demon sock or something. I'm dying.
Oh no.
I'm
We
dying.
could have canceled, you know.
Yeah.
If you had texted me at 9 o'clock, I could have rolled back over and took a nap.
See, the problem is, I was like, yeah, I will write in Discord if I cancel. I'll tag him and everything. But yeah, the problem is, I got up this morning and I was like, okay, because the dog went to the vet at like 7 a.m. So I have been awake most of the morning. But I got up this morning and was like, I feel a little iffy, but whatever. And then I started getting up and getting ready. And the more that I was walking through the house, the more the symptoms are just like magnifying themselves until all of a sudden I'm like, dang, have I been dying this whole time and I didn't know? So that's
Poor
that.
baby. Poor baby.
The last thing
Before you
that I
get to
have,
your nightmare splinter, I could have saved this because we're about to go into yarny thoughts, but I want to show you right now. If you
okay,
want to see the definition of a demon stitch, okay, I am holding two strands together.
already bad.
I don't know if you can see this. There are three stitches.
Mm,
I am about to
not
try
that
to
many.
knit three together.
Knit three
I
together all with, so you are knitting 6 strands together right now.
Yes, I'm trying to shove that in there. and then
You, you did it to yourself.
put it.
You played yourself. You played yourself.
Ah, okay. I'll have to try again.
Absolutely, you
It
played
takes me
yourself.
at least 3 tries to do it, but this is the only. I think this is the only row. No, that's a lie.
Oop, you're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah,
Ooh, the hot flash is gone and now I'm cold.
yeah. This row I've got to do it because I got to do it on this side, and then I think I have to do it on the other side over
Ooh,
here,
hate it.
and then I purl the next row, and then I do another row where I have to knit 3 together on either side of the markers, and then I think I'm done.
Did it to
But
yourself. You played yourself.
that's the worst stitch in this whole pattern.
What are you working on? The slippers?
I'm still doing the slippers because my surprisingly, knock on wood, my shoulder is
It's
feeling
working. It's
okay
feeling good.
today. It's not hurting.
I keep meaning to get you some more of that CBD salve because there's a new person that has CBD salve at the farmers market. I keep meaning to get some and send it to
CBD
you.
salve.
Salve?
Salve.
Okay, but salve actually. Salve?
I know. I say
CBD
salve half the
bomb.
time too, but a lot of people say salve.
Sad.
But
Please drop that L.
no, I've
Okay.
been using topical lidocaine
Oh yeah, yeah.
with scent on it.
Is it
And
working?
the thing with that is that it doesn't feel like it gets
All
like,
the way in?
yeah, like the pain is here,
Mm-hmm.
and in the morning where I can't take it anymore, I can deal with it when it's here, but then all of a sudden, like I told you, it's like a dimmer switch. It'll turn up and it'll come all the way out here, and then I
Mm-hmm.
can't take it anymore. And then so I get I rub
The
the
lidocaine.
lidocaine on it. It's in a roller thing,
Yeah.
so I don't even have to touch it. I rub the lidocaine, and then slowly it comes back to about here, maybe. But
Mm-hmm.
there's still pain back here.
Yeah. So you feel like
So
a
it gets
dull
all
kind
of
of,
this
yeah.
here, but it can't get all the way back there. But today it seems to be there is a mild ache as I rotate my shoulder, but it's not nearly as bad as it's been for the past several days. So I
Mm-hmm.
pray that the lidocaine is I'm done with it for a couple days at least.
So actually, to explain this nightmare splinter, I have to go get something. I will be right back.
Oh
I can
no,
hear you,
she's
but just
leaving
give me
me.
2 moments.
Well, while she's leaving me, I guess this is a perfect time for me to attempt this awful stitch, which it's just hard. I don't know who would even come up with this idea to knit 2 together, to knit 3 together while holding 2 together, 2 strands of yarn. It's not easy to do because it gets snagged. If it was just knit 3 together is bad enough, but if it was there we go, I got it. If it was just single strands, it would be fine. You've done it too, Ronald. What have you knit where you had to knit 3 together? You don't knit that often. I mean, doing 3 stitches together in crochet is much better than trying to knit it because you can't. It's not like trying to get the angle against this piece of wood. It's mildly annoying. Let's see. Okay, now I gotta do Oh, that's right. You did the melt ice hat. Did you post pictures of that? You posted pictures of that in Discord, didn't you? And I just missed them, I think. Or maybe I saw them and don't remember because goodness knows my memory is sucky these days. Let's see. Well, Etsy unlocked your account. That's good. Did you
Yay!
have, I mean, was there, when you say your account was locked, was there like money sitting in the account or something? Or was it just you couldn't sell anymore? Let's
I
see.
think he was having an issue where they were like, I don't know, there was some sort of copyright something. A lot of crafters have been having that issue because there are drop shippers that will like mass produce individual artist stuff. And then the artist goes to post their actual stuff on Etsy, because Etsy has absolutely no AI filters or anything to stop people from selling AI stuff and copyrighted stuff. Oh, he just couldn't log in. Okay, that's wild. But that is a thing that Etsy is having to deal with, is people will then post their own stuff that has been stolen from like Alibaba or something, and it's like they get the original artist gets copyrighted for it. But anyway,
Okay, is that you ticking or me ticking?
is that me? This? Is that what you're hearing?
Okay, it's stopped now.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what it
I
was.
have I have my little like charm bracelets on, and they keep like jingling in front of the mic, so maybe that's what it is. But
I just realized I have not checked Discord in days, probably because I was busy with work.
I have Discord notifications turned on our Discord, and the and my two D&D Discords. The rest of them, like, I'll see them when I see them. If I don't open it, I don't open it.
Oh yeah, he
But
did post the hat.
yeah, I
I
remember
forgot
seeing it.
about
Oh, it
it.
was an electrical popping. I don't know what
Yeah,
that
it
might
was
have
like a
been though.
staticky, like you can't tune into the radio
Oh,
station.
it might have been my microphone. Sometimes this microphone doesn't like the USB port that I plug it into, and I've got to like unplug and replug. But if it's stopped, then I'm not going to touch it. So Splinter. This story, I have to do a little bit explaining. So I was at work
Splinter,
when we were
isn't
at work.
that the evil on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Master Splinter? No, Master Splinter is the rat that's their teacher. He's the
Oh,
good one.
okay.
Anyway, so I'm at work. I work at a pet supply shop. I live in Asheville, a dog city. People bring their dogs into the store, which apparently at like some of the like PetSmarts and Petco's, they're like, don't bring your dog in here. And we're like, okay, whatever. So, I mean, as long as your dog is like, as long as you can handle your dog, you can bring your dog in there. So, people bring their dogs in all the time, and we have specifically a like section of opened treats to give to dogs. They're either like treats for return because the person's pet didn't like it, or things like that. So we've got a whole like section of treats to give to dogs that walk in. And my favorite thing to do is to give dogs treats that they probably haven't tried before. That way, if the dog likes the treat, then the owner is like, oh, I didn't know my dog liked that. Now I know I can buy that for them instead of them having to buy. Because we're a boutique pet supply store. So the
Uh-huh.
stuff that we sell is like, it's not Walmart prices.
Yeah.
It's not Petco prices. So I do that so that people can kind of like try it out. So one of my favorite things to do is feed the dogs freeze-dried fish. I went to go get a prop because I have. So when I say freeze-dried fish,
Okay.
I mean like fish. I'm gonna take some out. My dog is in my lap. She heard me open the bag and is in my lap. But
Oh, it's a fish.
freeze-dried fish. I got minnows. Freeze-dried fish. Here you go, girl. Yum, yum, yum. We had, it was a different kind of fish. It wasn't the minnows. It was a fish that was like a little bit bigger at the
Hmm.
store. And so a dog came in and I was like, hey, can your dog have a treat? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, are there any allergies? And they're like, no. And I'm like, great, they're getting some fish. And so I go around and I go to give the dog a piece of fish, and I say sit, and the dog sits. And I go to give the fish, but the dog hops up and snatches the fish from me, which is not uncommon. But for some reason, this one piece of fish that I had was extra flaky. River, stop. This one piece of fish that I had was extra flaky. And so when the dog snatched the fish from me, one of the scales splintered into my thumb.
Oh no.
So I had a splinter of a fish scale in
Oh
my thumb.
no.
yes. And because it was a fish scale, it was kind of like white clear, so I couldn't
Uh-huh.
really see it. And so
Hmm.
I was like trying to get it out, couldn't find any tweezers. Asked one of my coworkers, they were like, "No, we don't have any tweezers." And I'm like, "Dang!" And so I just put like a band-aid over it to remind myself not to put pressure on it because it was hurting.
Uh-huh.
So I put a band-aid over it to remind myself not to put pressure on it. And then my other coworker is like, "No, we have tweezers," and found them. And she like pulled, because I was like struggling because I'm right-handed and it was in my right hand. And so
Uh-huh.
she like with the light like took the tweezers and she pulled, and something came out, and it felt like the splinter was gone, because I was like rubbing my thumb and I was like, "No, it feels like it's gone, thank you." And then I come home later and at some point like rub my fingernail across my thumb for some reason, like maybe I was grabbing something or something,
Uh-huh.
and I felt it like it hurt, and I was like, "No, that's where the
Oh.
splinter was. Is it? I thought it was gone." And so I was like, I couldn't see anything, and I couldn't see where it like entered my thumb or anything. Like it just, my thumb looks like my thumb. Like there's nothing
Yep.
there. And
Uh-huh.
so I did some quick Googling and found that you can put that one of the things that might help for a splinter that's embedded that you can't see is take baking soda, mix it with water, and then put that paste on your where the splinter is, and then cover it with a bandage and let it
Uh-huh.
sit for 24 hours, because
Uh-huh.
the for some reason the baking soda and water will cause your skin, all the skin there, to puff up, and it's supposed to push the splinter either to the surface or push it all the way out. And so
Okay.
I last night was that last night? I think it was the night before last. Made the paste. I only had regular bandages. I didn't, because I wanted to have like the kind of bandage that you could like wrap around, but didn't mind
Uh-huh.
ones. I just put like two regular bandages over, and it seemed to hold pretty okay. But I went to sleep and woke up the next morning, and like baking soda started crumbling every time I grabbed something. So I took it
Uh-huh.
off, but I think it's gone. Like I don't feel
You don't
anything.
feel it anymore?
I don't feel it anymore. It feels okay. I'm wondering if yesterday it like was gone the whole time, but like the wound from it was still there maybe, and that's what I was
That's
feeling.
possible too.
Yeah, but it's
Kind
gone.
of
But yes,
like
that was,
when you swallow a pill
yes,
and
and you
you
kind of
swallow
like
it too
pull it.
hard and you still feel like you have a pill here, but the pill's been long gone.
Yes, yes. But so that was my nightmare splinter. Was I got a splinter from a fish scale from a dog treat.
Oh my goodness. That
The
is
hazard
crazy.
of work. Yes.
That is crazy. Well, let's move on to our yarny crafty thoughts. Um, I'm going to tell you up front, I don't have a lot of yarny crafty thoughts.
You're good. I
Cause,
can cover it.
what'd you say?
I said you're good. I can cover it.
Well, starting off, March apparently is National Crochet Month. I put a question mark on that because I don't know. These days, I don't know. Whenever I hear something is, oh, it's National da 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 or it's da da da, I never know if it's a real. I mean, I don't know what makes a holiday real, but like Christmas. You know,
Hmm.
Christmas is recognized. Christmas, even if you're not Christian, Christmas is recognized all over the
Yeah.
world in one form or another. Even if you don't celebrate, you recognize other people celebrate it. There's going to be, the day most places are going to be closed, that kind of thing. Thanksgiving,
Hmm.
or then if you step down, you got like Mother's Day, which Mother's Day here in the U.S. is a different day than Mother's Day in the U.K. Because, like, I think Mother's Day in the U.K. just passed, and Mother's Day here isn't until May. And I think other countries don't do Mother's Day, so it's like recognized in certain countries, but not.
Yeah.
But it's not a close the stores holiday. But
Uh-huh.
then you have National Pizza Day, which is
Yeah.
just okay.
People being silly.
The pizza places are going to go ahead and give you a discount because they're calling it National Pizza Day, but the government's not giving you a day off or a
Yeah.
paid vacation or anything for National Pizza Day. So National Crochet Month, I don't know if that's just
So
your
I went
inspirations trying to get you to spend some money.
possibly. I went to nationaldaycalendar.com because that's the first one that
Uh-huh.
popped up on Google. March is Music in Our Schools Month, Red Cross Month, Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, National Athletic Training Month, National Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, National Brain Injury Awareness Month, National Breast Implant Awareness Month, Endometriosis Awareness Month, Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, Irish American Heritage Month, National...
So this is my month and I didn't even know it?
You didn't even know it. You almost missed it. Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, National Kidney Month, Asset Management Awareness Month, National Trisomy Awareness Month, National Social Work Month, National Women's History Month, okay, National Sauce Month, National Noodle Month, National Frozen Food Month, National
Noodle
Flower
month. Another
Noodle.
one for me. Noodle month.
Noodle, National Credit Education Month, National Craft Month, National Cheerleading Safety Month, National Celery Month, National Caffeine Awareness Month, National Peanut Butter Month, National Umbrella Month, National Nutrition Month. You better not be celebrating any of these things any other time of the year, only in March. That's all of them. Not crochet. Craft, but not crochet, according to nationalday.calendar.com.
See, that's what I mean. All these other things try to get their stuff on the calendar, but out of the only things that you mentioned, the only one that I feel like gets any real recognition is National Women's History Month. Because also this month was International Women's Day, which is a thing that I also gets a lot of traction. But the rest of these things, never even heard of.
Yeah, who decides them? Where are they officially written down?
Yeah, see,
Who's the
because
authority on this?
some of these are like, most of these are things that either a nonprofit organization like, Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, that's a nonprofit organization trying to get some awareness out there, or you have things where they're trying to sell you something. And part of me wants to discount those kind of days, but at the same time, that's how some days like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day got started. And you see, they're nationally recognized now.
Yeah, I think
like Galentine's Day, which is the day before Valentine's Day, got started on a United States television show, and people are really starting to recognize it. Just like, what's the other one that was on Seinfeld? Festivus. People are really starting to recognize it, but they started from something that's like, oh, this is just a gimmick. And now people are really starting to recognize them. So I hate to just go poo-poo anything that supposedly says it's a holiday, because it might gain traction.
Yeah, I'm not going to knock the hustle. I just want to know who the authority on these things are. Who do I like? If I want April to be National Artemis Month, all Artemises rise and unite, and we're going to meet up in Central Park in New York or something. Who do I go to say I want this to be a holiday? We need an authority.
There is no authority. That's the problem.
Ridiculous.
That's the problem. So, as I still have on the list, and I'm going to leave it on there till I finish, the Dorm Boots Deluxe, I'm still working on them. Here we go. My arm and my wrist and the pains I've been having in both of my arms and my shoulders, it just all up here has been pain for the past couple of weeks. So I haven't really been picking these up. I've been doing coloring pages instead. But do your things and then I'll do my coloring pages.
Okay, so I made
flyers?
I made a ton of the fairy flyers, which is what I've decided to call them. So I think I had 2 done last time I was here, and
yeah, you did those while we were talking.
So I've got 2, 3, 4. They work up really fast. 5, 6.
I want to make one, but
7. I mean,
that's cute.
Right? The rainbow ombre very nicely. I need to weave in the ends on that.
I want to make one, but I really want, if I'm going to do something with needles or hooks, I really want to. Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, this one I had this same rainbow yarn, but I did two strands together with black. And so it's got like a subtle, you can kind of see the rainbow in there. But
Yeah.
I made 8. Ah, I actually turned my camera off. How did I do that?
Cool.
Yeah, because the event that I'm doing in May is an outside event. So
Yeah.
I want to try to have a lot of these ready because they usually have a lot of kids playing out in that field. So I'm still,
Cool.
this isn't the end. I'm going to make some more of these.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm doing anything with yarn, I feel like I need to work
Yeah.
on these slippers to get them done because cold weather is going to leave us soon and then she won't be able to use the slippers. I mean, she might wear slippers around the house during the summer. I don't know.
But if you do later make one, she has 2 patterns. I chose the one that I did because it kind of looks like a flower in the middle, depending on what colors I use. But she has another one that just kind of looks like a mesh that looks like it would be
Dingo
quicker
wings!
and even easier. But so I did those. The next thing that I have on here, okay, I don't know what to call this. I put a bunch of names in the thing. I'm going to show you what it is now, so that you can maybe help me figure out what
Foul towels, rooster booster, quicken chicken, kitchen chicken.
It's a chicken made out of scrubby yarn.
Cute.
Yeah, it's made out of scrubby yarn, so you can like scrub your dishes.
Yeah.
It's a little chicken.
Cute.
But I don't know what to call it.
A rooster booster or a
A
kitchen
rooster
chicken.
booster?
Either a rooster booster or a kitchen chicken.
I'm thinking rooster booster. Everybody in the chat chime in. Those are the 2 that we're putting in now. Rooster booster or kitchen chicken, unless you have a better one. But I only made one. I'm giving this one to Wayne to see how it holds up for scrubbing. He's gonna like use it.
Oh, of course, because your delicate hands don't do dishes.
I'm too busy crocheting. I'm not doing dishes. So sorry. He just does more dishes than me. But I'm giving it to him to test out to see how it holds up.
Ronald likes kitchen
well,
chicken.
Kitchen. Where are you seeing these chat? Oh, it just showed up for me. Oh, you're looking in the other chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Kitchen chicken is cute. I think I might go with that one. We'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, I only made one because using that scrubby yarn, it's like rubbing against my finger, giving me rope burn. And so I don't want to make any more if it's gonna fall apart. So I'm gonna have him test it out and see how I feel about it.
Well, we've been using the round kitchen scrubby that I made ages ago. I made one for myself and I made some for Terry, and Terry doesn't like those. She likes the other ones with the really rough I forget what it's called. Like tulle. I want to say tulle, but it's not really tulle. It's not yarn. It's ribbon that you make.
Oh, the like mesh ribbon?
Excuse me. Time for a cough drop. It's the mesh ribbon that they make wedding things out of.
Yeah.
And but it's not meant to be up against skin or anything. You make wedding decorations with. And she likes those best for scrubbing dishes, but I tell you what, it's hard to work with.
Yeah, I hated it. I felt like my finger was getting rubbed raw, and plus I was like holding 2 strands together, so you see there's like brown in there. So I did brown acrylic. I thought I grabbed cotton. Turns out I grabbed the acrylic one by accident. But acrylic doesn't like hold water, so I think it'll be fine for a scrubby.
I think the acrylic will be fine for a scrubby too, because when you make scrubbies 100% out of cotton, those take forever to dry.
Yes. That was my thought process.
So I would rather, if I'm going like the scrubby yarn that I have, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, maybe.
That's where this came from, because this was it's the white yarn, not the brown yarn. The brown is the acrylic, but the white yarn, it was gifted to me On my birthday, one of my coworkers who knew that I crochet gave me a little bag of like 3 yarns, and it was this scrubby yarn, a granny square all-in-one, and another one that's in the bag somewhere. I can't remember it. Got it from Abu Dhabi.
But no, this yarn is it doesn't have it's not the hairy scrubby yarn,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. It looks like it has a sparkle to it. I would get up and get it if I knew where I could lay hands on it right quick, but I don't know where it is right now.
I'm trying to see if I can find
But
it.
I bought like I think I bought at least 6 balls of it because I thought surely Terry was going to like it.
Uh-huh.
And I made a red scrubby for myself. I think I made it using a loom, if I remember correctly. But it's in our kitchen now. We've been using it, and I saw your father using it. I was like, "Oh no, you use my scrubby?" He says, "I use that scrubby all the time." I'm like, "Oh, you use that scrubby?"
Is this the one?
No,
Or similar?
although I have bought, I think I did buy 1 ball of that. I did. I bought a ball of that in red, which is still sitting in one of my boxes. But that's not what I made it out of.
Oh, was it something similar?
No, it's not even similar to that because that's
Not that
mesh.
one. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was very meshy, and I still haven't made. I think I made Terry a scrubby out of that one, and I think she doesn't like that one either. I'll have to make another one and ask her because I bought 1 ball of that to see if that would take the place of the one that she really likes.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, that's easier to work with than the one, and it's easier to get. That's easier to get. That's the other thing, because
Yeah.
the tulle ribbon one, you have to go online like Amazon or eBay or something in wedding supplies and buy it. It's not like at a yarn store.
Mm-hmm.
Even though people have been making scrubbies out of it for years, they don't sell it at a yarn store.
Ridiculous.
So,
So I have a few more things that I made. I've got this guy. Don't blink or you'll miss it. We see. Ignore my not weaved in ends. Don't
okay.
blink or you'll miss it.
A market bag.
Yes, it's just a tiny one because I was testing out a pattern that I found. So it's just like a little tiny one. You could hold a couple apples or something in there. But I mean, it is the mesh, so they stretch a lot.
Yeah. I have
But
yet
now that
to
I
make a mesh market bag. Well, no, that's not true. I made
I thought you
one.
made a couple.
No, I made one for Aunt Joanne just to match the hat that I had made.
Mm-hmm.
And I was using up the yarn, which I don't know if she ever used it or just threw it in a corner somewhere. That's the thing about making stuff, is that you don't ever get to see somebody
Nope.
using it and making stuff to give away. I mean, and that's the part that's hard on me. That's why I wish I could make more stuff for you guys, because then maybe I would get to see you
You'd
use
see
it.
it. I did like this pattern though. I found, because there was one pattern that was a free one that wasn't like the fruit market bag, because I can figure out how to make this a fruit myself. I just needed to know how to sew it together so that it does the little flippy bag thing.
Yes.
And now that I know how to do that, I can make bigger ones and make little like orange and lemon
Oranges
and cute and
and
watermelon, cute fruit ones, now that I know how it works. So I did this, and then I made, tell me how we feel about this. It's a can koozie.
ABL. Cute.
This is Asheville. It's a can koozie. I've got ibuprofen here to fit into it. So it fits, but it's like, because of the nature of crochet and crocheting in the round, it's slanted. How do we feel about it? I was like,
You mean
maybe
you
it's
mean
a
the
stylish
letters?
choice.
You mean the
Yeah, they're
letters
all-
being slanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, the letters look like they're italic. I think it's fine.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for. I want it to be a style choice
Hmm.
because I don't, because like when you crochet, you can see my like little seam here. But when
Hmm.
you crochet in the round, it ends up slanting, and I
Hmm.
truly just did not feel like looking up a tutorial to make it not slant, honestly.
No, I think the letters being slanted look cute.
Okay. So it looks like, and it doesn't like, it looks cute even with the letters like this big and everything.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like like you said, it looks like a style choice. It looks like they're italic.
Okay. Because I was going to make some of these because people in Asheville love stuff that says Asheville on it.
Abu Dhabi. What is he talking about? Abu Dhabi.
You were saying something about Abu Dhabi earlier when you were talking about the scrubby yarn. And I was like, oh, maybe I just need
Oh,
to hear her say something. Oh.
I don't
Um,
know.
and then, so I was AVL, Asheville. AUL, it's a V, Ronald. No, that's what I was afraid of.
No, it's a V.
It's a V. AVL, Asheville. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said Hobby Lobby. He thought you said that you got the scrubby yarn at Abu Dhabi, which
Oh,
is
good
why
lord.
there's confusion. Okay, so I was low key kind of panicking a little bit because a little peek behind the curtain. I have a lot of bills coming out of stuff that I have to pay for. And so I'm really trying to make some money at this event that's coming up in May. And
Mhm.
so, one, I don't know if you guys recognize these yarns and stuff that I'm using. I am so far only pulling yarn from my own stock. I have not gone to buy any yarn this year whatsoever.
Mhm.
I still have some yarn to make amigurumi, so I'm gonna do that, though they're probably all gonna be small. But I was like panicking because I was like, this event is coming up in May and I don't have any stock. What do I do? What do I do? And then while we were cleaning the house and Wayne was cleaning the laundry room, he found a bag of stock that I forgot that I had from
Oh
last
my
year.
goodness.
Yes, so I have some extra stock. So I've got all of the fairy flyers and stuff. One, I'm gonna sell this. I thought I was gonna hold on to it to hang it up in our house, but I think I'm gonna finish the ends and hang it up at the event and try to sell it. So I've got this that I'm gonna try to sell. I've got a bunch of stuff in here. I've got like stingrays, fully finished, all sewed up, little squid,
So at least your table won't look empty.
jellyfish, yeah. And like there's like 5 witch hats in here. So I've got those to sell. And then if I can get this over here, I had a bunch of hats that I made. I'm just gonna go through all of this stuff in case anyone forgot what all this looked like because I showed it once, I'm sure. I've got more hats that say AVL.
Uh huh.
I've got, do we remember when I made this?
Oh, nice.
It doesn't have any straps, so I'm gonna finish sewing up I've gotta like finish sewing up the side. I'm gonna finish sewing up the side and then I'm gonna make a strap and throw it on there. So I've got a little bag. These are way old. I don't know if anyone remembers that I made these. They're little shorts, little booty shorts.
Booty
I've
shorts.
I've got a cupcake on the butt.
Oh, good lord.
So I don't know if anybody's gonna buy those, but we'll see. They'll be on my table. I've got another stingray. I've just got to put eyes on him.
I have a feeling the stingrays and the fairy flyers will go because it's going to be spring, warm weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But at least the hats and stuff will keep your thing. Yeah, maybe a few more of those
Bandanas.
bandanas.
And then also, hang on, let me see if I can.
Bandanas and fairy flyers say spring to me.
Me too. That's why I was making so many of the fairy flyers. Because since we're gonna be in like the field, then people can be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, what's this?" And I like throw the fairy flyer like across the field, and they can play with it and stuff.
Mhm.
I've got a vest.
Mm-hmm.
A little mandala vest that I made that I
I
forgot
want
that
to
somebody
make
made.
myself one of those for the fall.
Hmm. I want like a long like duster vest.
I really want
And
this year to be me making stuff that I can wear because, like what
yeah.
I was saying before, I don't ever get to see people use the stuff that I make. So maybe I have to make stuff for myself so I can use it.
Hmm. Another bandana.
Yeah, I think the
Another
bandanas and
bag.
fairy flyers definitely, and the bags definitely need to be toward the forefront of your table.
Yeah, I'm not making any more bags because one, bags take a long time. Two, I've got a ton of
Hmm.
them. I did
Yeah,
not realize that I had
because
so many
you
of them.
went through that you went through that I don't want to say phase, but you had a bit of a thing where you made
Phase.
several of those in a row.
I went through a I just memorized this pattern and I want to use it while it's in my brain.
Hmm.
I don't even remember what yarn this is. This is so cute. I think this is a biddy stripe, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like a bitty stripe. Which they've come out with more colors of bitty stripe, but I didn't bother with the link because you know how my computer wants to act up these days, and plus I didn't see anything that like the yarn inspirations emails I've gotten over the past couple weeks have just been, hey, we've got a sale going on. Not anything interesting, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I started showing the emails because they were showing patterns and lookbooks and stuff. I like that one.
Me
I
too.
like the color combination of that one.
I think these are mostly Hobby Lobby yarns. This I know is a Hobby Lobby yarn. Um,
But yeah, I think the bags will do well.
I've got a couple bucket hats in here too.
Oh, that's a nice one. I
Yeah,
don't
it's got
remember
like a
that one.
swirl. I remember the yarn. Don't remember making that hat. Um. Oh, the last thing. Oh, I made a hat that says NBC.
Indecity. That's cute.
Ah, so I've got plenty of stock now.
Well, that's good.
Yes,
That's
because I was
good.
very worried about that. And I was worried that, because he brought the bag out, and I was worried it was going to be a lot of like wintry stuff. There's a few winter things, like the beanies are probably not going to go, though I am going to put
Yeah.
them on the table anyway. And then I've got a shawl that I'm not even going to put this out. There's no way this is going to sell during the summer,
Yeah.
but I've got it. Ugh. Oh, so I have stock. So that's all of my stuff is Wayne found all of these whips and finished projects. Ugh. That I'm going to figure out how to put tags on and sell. Ugh. So that's all I got for crafty stuff. You got some coloring pages?
I do.
Show the people.
I will.
Whose butt is this small? Who is I crocheting these for? Whose butt is this small?
I would say your sister Sydney, but I don't know. I think her butt has gotten a little juicier
She's
since
been
I
working
last
out.
saw her.
She was doing fitness on the cruise last time she was on the cruise. She just squats and stuff and running.
Okay, so uh my my watch has told me I need to stand up.
Ooh. Did you tell your watch that we're doing a live stream?
No, I did not.
You
The
should.
watch will get over it. Um,
Show us these coloring pages. Let me shrink me.
yeah, since well, since we had that brief warm weather, I was in a tropical mood with my coloring pages, so I pulled this book
Ooh.
out, which I hadn't
Tropical.
done in a while. but
Mhm.
also because I just realized that I colored the picture that was on the cover.
Did you?
I just noticed that. Although my colors look different, but this is the picture that's on the cover. Okay. And this is my version of the picture that's on the cover.
Ooh, it looks
Like my
beautiful.
pink
Very
is
colorful.
my pink is way lighter because
Oh, I see. Yeah, they have kind of a purpley pink.
they have a darker pink. And I was gonna go with the darker pink, but I wanted it to contrast better with the red, so I went with the lighter pink.
Mhm. It
So,
looks good though.
and I
Ronald is
used
really cool.
thank you, Ronald. I used the for this light purple in
Mhm.
particular. I used the Sharpie S Note
Mhm.
markers, which are excuse me,
Cough drop.
the Sharpie S Note markers. I just had one.
That
I mean, I have another
sounds
one
like a
over
new
here.
one.
But the Sharpie S Note markers are meant to be, you can use them as markers or you can use them as highlighters. And I had them
Mhm.
sitting here at my desk using them as highlighters for work.
Yeah.
And I said,
You're like, wait a minute.
I kind of like that color, so I'm just going to use it because I run out of blue more than anything. And so I used
Mhm.
one of the blues in there. And so I'm going to use these other colors as well. So that's the one that I did. I like this is another picture where I like aspects of it, but
Uh huh.
it feels like it's too busy.
I can see that. It does look very like Lisa
Like
Frank.
I like the rainbow, and I
Mhm.
really like the waterfall, and I like the bird. But then all this other stuff around it and the frame itself is like very busy.
I wonder if
But
it's the nature of the thing. Like, I wonder if it didn't have the blocks for you to color in, like the lines that show the different sections you color in. I wonder if those lines weren't there, if it would look less busy.
you have a very good eye, Ronald.
Are there two parts not colored
There are. I missed that's supposed to be
in?
orange right there, and I missed those.
I didn't even see.
You have a very good eye, Ronald. Very good eye.
You get a cookie.
As it is, because I'm looking at this in the full sun now, and I'm also seeing that, especially with the yellows, I have trouble with yellows for some reason. That I never can get the yellows fully colored in, and
Hmm.
here there's some white. I know you can't see it, but there's some white streaks
Oh, I just barely
where I
see it
haven't
on
fully
one.
where I haven't fully colored it, because when I color with yellow, no matter whether it's my acrylic markers or the watercolor or the alcohol base, for some reason yellow is that color that when I lay it down on the paper, I cannot see it until it
Hmm.
dries.
Yeah.
All the other ones I can see the color right away and see that I've missed the spot, but yellow for some reason doesn't fully
Like develop.
like develop until it's dry. So I can't see that I missed the spot until it's
Hmm.
dry and then have to go back and do it. And add to the fact that the light that I color in is in my bedroom, which is
Yeah, it's
like
just very
one
low
little
light.
light over my shoulder like this, because I don't use the overhead lights in my bedroom. So I have like one little light over my shoulder like this. So it's not, I don't have this nice daylight that I have in here that I'm
Hmm.
coloring with.
Can you do me a
But I don't
favor?
want to sit here in my office to color.
Can you take that picture and like hold it back at the wall, like where your portraits are? Nah, not clear enough.
No.
Nah. Because I was hoping I was wondering if you like put it back further, then you wouldn't really see the lines, but then all the details get lost.
Yeah, some of the pictures that I do when I hold them like this on camera. It's like, oh, I see a lot more in that picture than when I was coloring it. But even now, looking at it, it looks too busy. I can
I
see the
think.
bird. I can see the bird, and
Mhm.
everything else looks like just a bunch of. Well, I can see the rainbow too. I see the bird and the rainbow, and everything else is just like a bunch of color.
Yeah, they didn't. I feel like when they had you pick the colors for the things, they didn't do very much like, what's the word that I'm thinking of? When you're doing pictures and you're trying to keep them from looking busy, you have to make sure you're really careful with the light tones versus the medium tones versus the dark tones.
Mhm.
And it feels like everything in that picture is like a maybe a medium to bright tone. So there's
Mhm.
no like depth, if that makes sense. Like the
Yeah.
back is just as bright as the front, so it doesn't, so nothing is standing off of the background, if that makes sense. Which is not anything that you did. They should have had you pick
Yeah.
different colors for that. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing with when I do the graffiti book. A lot,
Mhm.
the colors are very busy. And on some of those, I've decided to just, oh, where it's got light purple and dark purple, I'm just going to do it all one purple so it doesn't feel as busy.
Mhm.
But here's my other one.
Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, see this one, the front, that frame is lighter than the dark sky in the background, so it
Yeah.
stands off. And then the volcano is lighter than the darker foliage underneath, so it stands out. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the frame on this one also is not as busy because the frame on this one
Hmm.
is just
It's just like
red and
faux wood or
orange.
something.
All it
Yeah.
is red and orange. So that makes it less busy to me. It still has
Hmm.
some detail to it because it's technically three colors: red, dark orange, and light orange. But
Mm.
it's not a bunch of
Yeah.
different stuff. And then you have a little bit of flowers and stuff in the corner, but it's not as busy as the other one.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of like this one a little bit better.
I do too.
And I
I think you
like
colored
that.
the other one nicely, but I think they put this one together better.
Yeah, I like the on this one that they did leave some white for
Yeah,
the
in the smoke. Yeah.
smoke. They left some white for the waterfall on the other one, but you could hardly tell because it's so busy.
Hmm.
So I like this one. This one might go up on the refrigerator
Yeah, I really like
because I am a 5 year old. So, but yeah, that's all I've colored for this weekend. I got another one that I was coloring last night that I'm working on. I don't know how that one's going to turn out because it is a picture with no numbers.
Uh-oh.
I had to pick my
Picking your
colors all
own
by
colors?
myself like a grown up. So we don't know how that's going to look, but we'll see next week. So let's see. We got all that done. So are we moving on to, yes, it is, yeah, we
We
got
got
30
30 minutes.
minutes for our media consumption, which is good because I feel like this is a media heavy. I didn't expect you to have a bunch of yarny thoughts, and I thought this is going to be a media heavy week because everything I added is under media consumption.
Yeah, I think I added like one thing under media.
So let's just start on the list and go down. Let me see if I have a few. Nope. Okay.
Did Ronald not
Well,
have a meeting today?
I said I was going to start at the bottom of the list and top of the list and go down, but I want to start at the bottom. Okay.
At this
With this
broccoli commercial?
the Aldi broccoli commercial. Have you seen it?
No, what are you talking about?
Okay. There is, well, they have a series of Aldi commercials where they show people um, going through Aldi and talking about what they're putting in their basket. Like they have one where the mother and it looks like teenage daughter, and she's walking through and she's going ground beef and
No, Ronald. I was saying you don't have a meeting today. You finally told them you can't do meetings on Wednesdays. They finally got the memo.
what I didn't see.
He said, "Do you want me to leave for a meeting? Why would you wish that on me?" Oh my
A new
Word.
furnace. Oh, your Aunt Terry's furnace went out.
No.
Right when it got cold. She has no heat. She's had no heat for
Oh
several days.
no.
She said to me,
Good
she
thing it's
said,
starting
I
to warm
know
up.
she said, I know you're glad that you didn't come this weekend because we have no heat. I'm like, oh Lord. We would have
You
to
want
play games in the
a
bedroom
blanket?
where that's because she has this one little radiator thing that she puts in the room where I stay because I get colder than everybody else. So rather than turn up the thermostat for the whole house, she gives me a heater. So
Mm-hmm.
I have that heater in there. When I get a little too cold, I keep that door shut and I just go in that room and warm up a little bit and go back out and play games with everybody. And so now her office, she's having to have the doors shut and she's got her little heater in there. And her husband, Aunt Barry, is going because he's in a band, so
Mm-hmm.
they've got a band trip that he's going to be gone for several days. And she's like, "Well, the it's a cracked something something." And so, which means you are not supposed to turn the heat on at all because gas will leak into the house and
Yeah.
everybody will die. And so, but it's covered by warranty because they've had the furnace for less than 10 years. And so
Mm-hmm.
she was going to call somebody up to fix it. He's like, oh, no, that just takes a couple screws and to pull it out and then replace it. Now, mind you, he's a plumber. He's not an HVAC contractor, he's a plumber. If you're talking about replacing the dishwasher, I got
Mm-hmm.
you. But the HVAC system, call a contractor. But he's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to pay somebody a couple $100 labor for the blah 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 because the replacing the thing is covered, but they still have to pay the labor. But that's still just like
Yeah.
maybe $200 for the labor. And he's like, no, I'll replace it, but when he comes back from his
Which is
trip,
gonna be without
that
heat the
sounds like a
entire
trick
time.
your father would pull. C- You
I'll fix it
know,
when I get back.
uh, I'll fix it when I get back. Meanwhile, we're sitting in the house cold, and you're gone.
I bet she's praying for this heat wave to come in.
And this, I know. I bet she bopped him over the head and made him fix it before he left. Or at the very least, she's like, because he was just gonna leave, and so she said, "Did you at least order the replacement for the crack? Blah blah blah, so it will be in by the time you come back."
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be ordered. He's like, no, I was going to order it when I come back. So it'll be even longer that I'm cold. And he's like, well, no,
Ridiculous.
I don't want to pay. He doesn't want to pay for somebody to come out
Yeah.
because spring is almost here. So we're only
Yeah.
going to need heat for a little while longer before we're turning it back off again. So he doesn't want to pay for somebody to come out when he feels like he can fix it himself.
And this is why I have 3 electric blankets, because if the heat goes out, I'm gonna live under one of these blankets. I was living in front of a heater and now I'm living under the blanket. 97% efficient and also getting a heat pump installed. Okay.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's
I don't
good.
either, but it means they're gonna be toasty, I guess. And I
Yes.
support that. I
So
support the
anyway,
days being warm.
yes, the gays need to be warm. So the all these commercial, they have the thing where the mother's going through and is like ground beef, bacon, blah blah
Mm.
blah, and they're showing her throwing it in the cart, and the teenage daughter's walking beside her. Oh, you know I'm a pescatarian now, and the mother backs up and throws the stuff back in and goes, fish, broccoli, blah blah blah. But that's
Uh,
not the commercial I'm talking about. The commercial that for some reason gets me in my feels. Every once in a while, I will see a child who reminds me of my son or of one of you when you were little for some
mm,
reason. Even though the child looks nothing like you guys, there's just
mm.
something that it's like, oh, I'm not, for those who don't know, I am not a person to ooh and ah over children. I don't like children. I
She
don't
doesn't.
like children. My children are lucky they made it alive to adulthood because I don't like children. but I did my best to keep them alive till they grew up to an age where I could tolerate them. And they're all going to be in therapy because of this. My mother hated children.
Nah. Anyway, what is this broccoli commercial?
I'm waiting for all of y'all to say you're going into therapy because I repeatedly say I hate
All
children.
your fault.
It's all my fault. But no, this is all the commercial where he goes cheese, milk, bread, and then broccoli, and broccoli, and broccoli, and broccoli. And then it cuts to him sitting in at his dining room table with him and his wife on one side of the table, and on the other side of the table is this kid who looks like he's about 5 or 6 years old with one of those puffy dinosaur costumes on, except
Mm-hmm.
you can see his face. It's not the ones
Mm-hmm.
where they're in and you can't see his face. You see like the dinosaur head up here, and his face is right here in this whole. So he's dressed as a dinosaur, and his whole plate is filled with broccoli, and he's going. And I never skip that commercial when it comes up. And it cuts back to the parents looking at him like, yeah,
You eat it, okay?
I'm glad he likes a vegetable. Because he's just, and
That's funny.
I don't know why, but and the kid doesn't look like any of y'all. And none of
Mm-hmm.
y'all liked broccoli that much, and none of y'all were into dinosaurs that much. But there's just something about the kid going so crazy for the broccoli. The parents just being so happy that he likes broccoli and supporting his love of broccoli and pretending to be a dinosaur. Just the
I
whole
mean, it probably makes you think of us because we're all picky eaters.
the theme of it just warms my little heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you heard of Pine Drama?
I haven't. What is this?
Pine Drama is TikTok's free vertical drama app. You know what a vertical drama is, right?
Yes, we've watched multiple
Our
of them.
trashy dramas.
We've been
Okay,
through them.
it's free for now. Let me find the.
Not free for now.
Okay, do you see the icon?
Oh yes, it's a little bread.
Yeah, it looks like it's shaped as bread with leaves on top of its head. It's
Or
weird.
like one of the Fall Guys.
Yes, like one of the Fall Guys. I watched the drama on this thing. It was so bad.
Bad,
It was-
like good bad, like the other ones we've seen, or
no,
bad, like
no,
bad,
not
bad?
good bad, like bad bad.
Oh no.
But apparently, from what I can gather, because I've watched several videos and articles talking about it, apparently, because I was watching a drama on TikTok called the Ballet something something. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I noticed that it was just rolling over to the next thing. It wasn't just an ad like they normally, you know how they normally have the ad and they cut it off right at the good part and then they say go to real short or whatever. No,
Yeah.
this one was just rolling over to the next thing. And then rolling over to the next thing. I'm like, are you about to show me the whole thing? So I just saved it, and I saw the playlist under the bottom. It's called Eris's Ballet Revenge. And so I saw the thing at the bottom, so I just saved it.
That's probably what it is, Chloe. Chloe says it looked like a TV with an antenna. That's probably what it is. But that TV looks like a Fall Guy.
But I saved it, meaning to go back to it, and that's when I discovered that this is part of. You can watch these dramas on TikTok, but it's hard to find them on TikTok. You have to wait for one, or at least for me, I had to wait for one to come up naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could download the Pine Drama,
Mm-hmm.
which has all the dramas.
Is it still segmented into different videos?
Oh yes, yes.
Do the
And I
videos
watched
scroll
one-
automatically, or do you have to scroll for them?
It the one that I watched scrolled through the first 7 automatically, and then it got stuck on number 7, and then I had to scroll, and then I think I had to scroll a couple times,
Okay.
So it'll do it for itself for a little while, and then it'll get stuck.
Okay.
But I think it might have just been this one drama I watched because this drama was bad.
Mm.
It was only 20 episodes, and it was like they kept repeating the same things. People's voices were glitching. The words they were saying were weird. It's like some of the actors looked almost like they were AI.
So
It
maybe
was
the whole thing was AI.
it was bad.
Which is like, this is one
I
of those
mean,
things I'm not going to support with
che-
AI. Because
cheesy
there are,
bad,
oh, there
cheesy
are
bad,
actors out
cheesy bad is one thing. Like the ones
here.
that we watch where they're cheesy bad and they're slapping all the time and stuff like
Yes.
that. That's one thing, And the script isn't wonderful, but it's tolerable. This was just like there's a glitch in the
Yes.
matrix here. It's like a record scratching, the tape lost its loop or something. It just
I
wasn't
bet it was
good.
AI.
But I'm still gonna try another one.
Yep.
Because the one that I got halfway through, the ballet one, was mildly interesting, and I want to see how that one ends. But it's from what I understand, it sounds like because there's no ads in it or anything. This is the reason I'm mentioning it right
So
now
how are
because
they getting paid?
if you like the trashy dramas like we do, jump on it now because I think they're gonna. Everybody is speculating that they're gonna add ads to it later.
Yeah. I'm going to go look it up now.
What kind of man would do this? Are you seeing the ads for the Murtaghs again?
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
He's seeing the ads for the Murtaghs again.
What? Murtaghs? What are you talking about? I don't remember this conversation.
Don't you remember when I left that? I can't even remember what it said. What I said. I left that clip on there. What kind of man? Oh, I can't remember what the clip was. Because they don't show that commercial for that drama anymore, but they
Mm.
played it on repeat all the time, and so I had it down, and now I can't remember what it was. But it's that dramatization of that true crime story of the Murtaughs in South Carolina where the judge killed his
Oh.
son or something. I don't
I
remember
remember
what
you
the
talking about
story
it
is,
now. Yeah.
but it's got Patricia Arquette in as the wife,
Mm.
and I just keep remembering her voice in the ad. What kind of man?
All right. I've
Yes,
downloaded Pine Drama.
yes, the Hulu ads, yes. But Pine Drama, basically, if you like these crazy dramas,
Mm.
they're free for right now
Oh,
on
I got it
Pine
downloaded just now.
Drama. So I'm gonna watch a couple of them because I know they're gonna start adding ads and charging money soon. Because what the speculation is that they're going to because the articles that I saw were from people who like work in the industry in the
Hmm.
verticals. The speculation is that they are trying to build up an audience
Yep.
and then they're going to start charging. Which they can build up an audience all they want. I'm not giving them no money.
Yeah.
The
I'm not gonna
only
pay
only
for it.
app the only app I ever gave money to was one that was having a special where you pay $5 and you can watch unlimited for the whole week.
Yep.
And that was the only time I gave them money because that was reasonable to me. Give you
Yeah. I'll
five
watch some
dollars.
ads. I'm not paying anybody.
Well, the thing is that they get egregious with the ads. Because if you only watch, because each little episode is only like 60 seconds, and then you have to watch 90 seconds of ads.
Oh
It's like
gosh.
egregious. It's
We'll
like
see. Really.
you watch 1 minute episode, then a minute and a half of commercials, and then 1 minute episode, then 2 minutes of commercials, and uh-uh.
Honestly, that's what it feels like watching YouTube sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll be watching a video and I'm going to go on a tangent for just a second. Every once in a while, it feels like I'm watching a video and like there'll be the first ad that shows up whenever the video comes on. I'm like, okay, it plays through, skip, whatever. And then I'm watching my video, and then it feels like 1 minute later, an ad shows up, and I'm like, okay, skip. And I notice it more because I listen to YouTube when I go to bed. Like I have a sleep playlist on YouTube for when I go to bed. And it is so disrupting if every 60 seconds I have to like reach over and press the skip button on these ads. And then also, so one, I think YouTube is just slowly adding more and more ads until somebody complains about something.
I just saw that you added the Bad Bunny English translation. I just bookmarked that yesterday before I saw that you added it to
Did
this.
you? Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it yesterday. It was good. Her little, like, she sings the songs, and it's like, she's not like bad. She's not Broadway or anything, but she's not bad. She's got a decent voice, and she does the like translations, and then in the little bottom she'll have a little like pop up that says like, this word is actually referring to this other thing that happens in this place and blah blah. So she'll put extra like info in it, which is really cute. But also it's like, picture our screen that you see us right now. If I'm Bad Bunny doing my little like dance or whatever, and then you are her with the drawn on Lin-Manuel Miranda mustache and beard, and the fake football suit, which is her like white sweater with paper cut out in the shape of the numbers, taped to the front. It's so good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. And it, like, gave me some context because I did not know the words to any of those songs. And, like, you can look them up, but looking them up, I feel like having the translation with the music is different than just looking up the lyrics on their own.
I think when I watched it, I think I had the translation on for, like, a minute, the subtitles, and it was like, this is distracting, and I just turned it off and just watched it.
Yeah, she said she did take she or whoever did the translating took a little bit of artistic liberty to like keep kind of like, they knew that some of the meaning was going to be lost in translation. So in understanding that, they also took the time to like create a rhyme scheme that fit. So when she's singing it in English, but it does like have rhyming that like goes with it, so it sounds like a song instead of you just kind of reading a poem, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to watch it.
Ronald says, I didn't understand it the first time I watched, but I watched it later with Spanish subtitles, and that was easier. His accent is so hard.
Yeah. And some of the stuff he does is like Puerto Rican slang, which may be different than like classic Spanish that you're used to.
Yeah. He said, I also like that they translated Gagacita's section into Spanish. Yes. It was very funny. Like, as soon as Lady Gaga's part came on, she started singing in Spanish. So I was like, ah! Gagacita.
So, Pine Drum. Snarky in the Suburbs. Have you watched her on YouTube?
I don't know who that is.
I only mention it because
I'm gonna look it up.
There's very few people that I can watch that it's one person. How can I say it? Usually if I'm watching something, I prefer there to be at least two people so that there is a discussion going back and forth. You know, where it's just one person. Yeah, it's kind of like a podcast. I hate to say podcast for something that's in video, but you know.
I just want to make sure, because they said podcast.
Snarky in the Suburbs, yes. And she's an older white lady, blonde hair. So you're seeing what I'm talking about, right? But she's one of the few people that I can watch where she's engaging by herself without having a conversation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like she does people send her she does like Reddit things or people, you know how people react to the "Am I the Asshole" type things. She does that, But I think most of her things people send her stuff because I guess she's had her podcast for a while. I've only watched her recently. Um, but she's just very animated. A lot of her stuff is vacation and wedding related. Like,
Hmm.
my sister in law invited herself to our family vacation and then invited the neighbor lady who I don't like. What do I do?
Ooh.
So she's interesting. So I just thought I'd
Yeah.
mention her.
Yeah,
Ronald,
I'll give
I
it.
thought we were on the same algorithm.
Ronald says, sorry to this man. I do not know who this man is. I've been watching a bunch of Kiki Palmer stuff recently. And I've been enjoying it. I watched like 4 episodes of her show, Baby This is Kiki Palmer, I think. Is her podcast?
I think I
But
saw like one clip of that just recently in the past week, where she was talking to Demi Lovato, and they were talking
mhm.
specifically about how they were young. They were 15 dating 20-year olds
I
because
did not watch that. I I
it
just don't
wasn't a full
consume.
episode. It was like a clip
Yeah.
from the episode where they were talking about how because they were both young and in the business, people were treating them like they had an
Yep.
adult job. And so they, because they were only 15, they don't know any better. So they thought, oh, it's okay for me to date a 20-year-old because I'm doing an
Yep.
adult job. So I'm like an adult. So it's okay for me to date a 20-year-old. And now here I am, 30 something, realizing, oh, it wasn't okay for me to be dating a 20-year-old. Or
Yeah.
in Demi Lovato's case, a 30-year-old.
Anytime I see Demi Lovato pop up on my screen, I usually swipe away. Not because I don't like Demi Lovato. I like her music. I like that she
Mhm.
has like come out on the other side of all the stuff that she was going through and all of that.
Mhm.
But anytime I see her on any kind of interview, it's going to be her talking about when she was a child actor dealing with child actor stuff, which is always bad, or
Mhm.
dealing with drug stuff, which is stressful. And I'm like, I am
Uh-huh.
so sorry. I'm glad that you went through this. It's like the same issue that you have whenever you're like trying to read black media and it's all remember when
That's
we were
exact.
slaves.
That's
That's how I
exactly
feel
what
like
I was
listening
thinking
to Demi
about when you
Lovato.
said it. When you said that about Demi Lovato, that's exactly what I was thinking about. I want her to be well. I have enjoyed a lot of
Hmm.
her music, and I want her to be well. But I can't constantly
Can't
be
watch any.
listening to people
Yeah.
talk about the struggle. I
Yes.
want her to have somebody she can talk to,
Yes.
who can listen to her and help her with that. I'm not the one.
Yes.
I'm not in your life to where I could even give you advice. So for me to be sitting on the other side of this screen where I can't even talk back to you and just get bombarded with all your troubles, I can't.
Yeah, it makes me think of a clip that I just saw. It was Trixie Mattel and Katya talking to each other, and Trixie was talking about how she was at a restaurant, and Amanda Bynes was at the restaurant, and she was talking to her friend. She's like, "Was that Amanda Bynes?" And then the waitress comes up, and the waitress is like, "Yes, I just waited on her. I think she's doing okay." And Trixie was like, "Doing okay? She had some issues. Just let the girl eat dinner. Just let the girl eat
Exactly.
dinner." She's
Exactly.
doing okay. Let the girl eat dinner.
Exactly. So what is this Celine Velvet?
I think you would like her. I have been hearing snippets of her songs, and then I went and listened to one whole song. But it's like I think you would just like the style of music.
I
It's
don't know why I keep
cyber
picking my
jazz.
knitting up because then I have to put it down and write down something else you're telling me about.
You do. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up to
No, I'm gonna pull it up on my Spotify so that I can save it for later. But you
yeah, pull
said
it up
so.
on Spotify. I was gonna pull it up on here to see if I can play just like a little clip
Okay. While you're
because
pulling that
it's.
up,
Oh, go
oh,
ahead.
okay, go ahead. No, you tell me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because it's the. I have a guess. Hang on.
Is it just Celine or Celine Velvet? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think I found it. Cyber Jazz 2.0. She's got a visitor.
Okay, sorry. The dog is going to be picked up from the vet at 1:30. They flushed where the infection was, and they said everything went well. So
Okay, good, good, good.
later.
Well, hopefully it doesn't cost too much. So is it Soline or Soline Velvet?
Celine Velvet, which I don't know if I didn't look her up on Spotify. I only listened to her stuff on YouTube.
Okay,
But
well I'll look it
she,
up on YouTube then because Spotify is looking crazy.
because it's the combination of, maybe I'll just pull up one of her shorts. It's the combination of the music, but also her like look and vibe. Let me see. Let's pause this. Okay, now I can share this tab instead. Hey, working with gas. Let's we can
Okay,
just put
so
us to the
these on
side.
Spotify is just Celine.
Oh, okay. I did not realize. Do I want to make this little? Yeah, I'll put this down here.
Because her
Okay.
username says Celine Velvet. Says Celine, but then it says Celine Velvet.
Okay. Yeah.
So which
Also share
song do you want
audio.
me to save?
The one that I listened to was "Burn It Down,"
All right.
but it's just a vibe that I think you like. That's the one that I'm playing right now. Are you actually? Let me maybe put it on the screen. That would help. There
I'm
we go.
still hearing the background music.
Okay. I am working on it. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm
Okay.
struggling. There we go. I turned off the background music. Now back to the YouTube. Okay. You ready?
Okay, I saved it to my watch later. I saved the video to my watch later.
Okay. Are you ready to listen to just this little snippet?
I am.
Okay. It's
But I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees for you. You've got plans, me too. No mercy, no feel. My fury is real. It's a crying shame, but my tears ran out. This city, we're gonna burn it
It's interesting.
mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
It's just that like the music I think you'll like, the jazzy vibe, and then I'm
Hmm.
really interested in the just the aesthetic, like her clothes, the scene setting, all of that is very interesting to me. Of how she achieves cyber jazz with the like the shiny jewelry, the big
Uh,
glasses, with like the faux fur and the cocktail dress.
I can see that. I can see that. There's
I
something
just
very
thought I like it.
cocktail lounge about it, but there's also something slightly discordant about
Mm,
it, and
yeah.
that part doesn't totally grab me. But I'll give it
Okay.
another listen.
Yeah. It's not AI, Ronald. It's a real person. It's a person. I've been hearing people talking about Slay the Spire too. I never played Slay the Spire 1. Isn't that a card game, Ronald?
No,
Is Slay the Spire not a like you
I think it's
not
a
like a
video
physical card
game.
game, but like a virtual, like a video game card game. Like you're playing the video game, but you go through cards in the video game.
Oh, it might be. It might be. I don't know. A deck. You're talking about a deck builder.
Thank you.
It might be a virtual deck builder. I don't know because I don't play it. Model
Yeah, I
said
never played the
yes.
first one, but I think Wayne said he liked it. Yes, it's cards. Okay. Yeah, Wayne said he liked it, and he said that he thinks I might like it. I just haven't played it yet. It's on Game Pass, I think. Slay the Spire 1 is on Game Pass, I think. I don't know about 2.
Okay. Kim's Convenience.
Yes, I the other day was like, I need to make 4,000 more of these fairy flyers, so let me put something on the screen. And I went to Netflix because I haven't watched anything on Netflix in a while because I was like, let me not sit here scrolling through to find the perfect YouTube video that's only going to last 15 minutes and let me
Uh,
pick an actual show. And so I
mhm.
went to Netflix, and Kim's Convenience was one of the first things that showed up in my list. I had it in my list because Gilbert had recommended it a while ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me watch this. It seems like a casual chill show, and it is a pretty casual chill show. I'm enjoying it. I don't know that you would like it.
No, actually, I do like Kim's Convenience.
Do you like it? Okay.
I have. Yeah. I've only watched.
I've only seen season one. Season one and like
the first. I watched like maybe the first 3 episodes, maybe 3, maybe 4 episodes. It's right on that line of it. Like it walks right up to the line of being cringy, where I would turn it off and then it backs off.
That's what I was saying. It's like, it's almost embarrassment humor, but not quite. Because, like, the thing that bothers me about embarrassment humor is, like, the character does not realize that people are laughing at them and not with them. But with Kim's Convenience, like, Mr. Kim will do something, and they'll be like, haha, no, you're wrong. And he's like, no, you're wrong, actually. And I'm like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like right up to the edge. And that's why I don't, like, reach for it. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna go back to watch it, because I didn't hate it when I was watching it, but again, it reaches right up to that edge of being uncomfortable for me to watch, and then it backs off. So yeah, but I'm like you. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a little. I need to break myself of this rut of getting on YouTube and constantly looking for another video. Like, I'll watch a video that takes 15 minutes, or even if I'm lucky, I'll get a Let's Play that takes an hour, but then I spend 10, 20, 30 minutes looking for another video to watch.
Yeah, I have a YouTube problem. I will put on a video to have playing so I can listen to it while I'm looking for a video. It's a problem. But Kim's Convenience, I'm enjoying it. I was talking to Gilbert about it. Apparently, so Kim's Convenience is based on a stage play. And in the stage play, the main character of the show is Jung, the estranged son. It's the story about Jung and Mr. Kim, like, reuniting or whatever, reconnecting. But I was like, they definitely changed that, because Jung is not the main character of the TV show.
Yeah,
I would say that Mr. Kim or Gilbert felt like Janet is kind of the main character of the TV show. I'm like, the show focuses on Mr. Kim. It's his TV show. It's his show. Like, they're all main characters equally, or it's Mr. Kim's show. Yeah, is my opinion. But I'm enjoying it. I like it.
So let's speed through these last few things since it's 12:30. Overcooked on mobile. Maybe, because several sources, my source Pocket Gamer said Overcooked All You Can Eat was on iOS and Android. I ran, not walked, but ran, could not find it on my devices. Then I did some more research online, and Overcooked is available on Netflix Games, which means you can play it on your TV. And you can play it on your laptop with your phone, using your phone as a controller, but they don't have it on the phone yet. I wanted to play it on my tablet. So I don't know if they're ever going to get it on the phone, but it is part of Netflix Games, because when I pulled up my Netflix on my TV, Overcooked was the first thing on there. I mean, I have not seen Overcooked.
The thing that showed up for me was Red Dead Redemption. But Overcooked, so, like, would you be able to play online with other people? Or does it have to be, like, local
No,
multiplayer?
It's local. It's local multiplayer.
Way to ruin it. All of the people that I play with don't live in the house with me.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Dang.
Also, instead of watching movies, Sydney, because I had just finished looking at the Overcooked thing on Netflix Games, so because Chloe and I spend some time together on Mondays, and so I was like, well, how about we try playing some games while I've got Netflix Games open? And so we played Lego Party.
What's that?
Lego Party is kind of like
Mario Party?
Yeah, Chloe likened it to Mario Party. I was thinking more along the lines of
WarioWare.
Fall Guys?
Okay.
Is that what it's called? Where we had the different little games that we played, and then people dropped out, and then you
Yeah.
played more. Yeah, Fall Guys.
Mhm.
Just the fact that there's different little games that you play. So
Thanks
it's
for
like
tuning in, Ronald. He's got
you
to hop in the
set
shower.
it up. Thanks, Ronald. Thanks for hanging with us. But there's you can pick. You can either custom make a pack, which I think I might do because I could not get your father. Because if you use the packs that are already made, it's like 10 mini games in a row, and I'm not getting your father to sit through that.
Mhm.
But I could get him. He's like we've discussed before. He's one of those people who likes to. He'll try a game and then he wants to play it 5 times in a row.
Mhm.
So I could probably get him to play one of the mini games 5 times
Yeah.
rather than play this whole pack of mini games.
Mhm.
But yeah, we sat in my room in the bed and played it on my TV using the phone as a controller, and it really didn't have much lag or anything. There was one or
Okay.
two games where I could not get the game to recognize when I was pressing the arrow keys, but for the most part, it works really well.
Mhm.
Um,
Good
we
to
also
know.
tried Luna games. We played Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Okay.
That felt tedious.
Oh.
Only because I like playing trivia games, but it felt tedious because you could tell they took the game that must have been on DVD or CD at some point
Mhm. Didn't
and
update it and just ported it
and then
over.
just poured it into the TV. And I think I never noticed this before, but I think those games that we bought on CD, I think they added a bunch of stuff to it just to make you feel like, oh, I paid $30 for this, so I got my $30 worth. Like they had
Mhm.
two different hosts that kept switching places for no reason.
Mhm.
They did follow the format of the TV show where okay, you have a kid who is your helper that you can call on, but like the questions were so easy that we never called on the helper, so the helper's
Yeah.
just sitting there, and then the host will ask the helper, well, tell us a fun fact about yourself. Like I just wanted the trivia questions. I
Yeah.
think something like um you don't know Jack goes much faster. They tell the unseen narrator tells a little bit of a joke or two in between sections, but
Not just an unseen narrator. Cookie Masterson.
oh
Say
excuse me,
his
Cookie
name.
Masterson.
Put some respect on his name.
But they'll jump in, he'll tell a little bit of a joke or two and then move on. Or same thing
Mhm.
with like Trivia Murder Party. Which Trivia
Yes.
Murder Party, by the way, is also on Luna Games that you can play on your TV.
What's Luna Games? Explain because
It's
I assumed that you were saying Luna Games is like a part of the Netflix games, but it's a different thing.
No, Luna Games is the Amazon cloud gaming service. So
Oh.
you pay for Amazon Prime, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's part of Amazon Prime. And
About to play some
you
trivia.
have a Roku TV, right?
Yeah. Wayne's TV is
Okay.
Roku TV.
So you can pull it up on your Roku TV. You can
Could
download
I
it.
also pull it up on my computer? Is
I
that a
think
thing?
you can.
About to find out right now.
I think you can. But there's not as many games for like they have something that they call a game night. I think it's luna.amazon.com. They have
Yep.
something that they call a game night, and so that's where they hold their party games, but they also have um one player games, like they have a couple Lara Croft games on here. Do you have it pulled up? Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So I'm
Yeah,
seeing
they've got
the Lara
Wobbly
Croft game was added
Life.
recently.
Huh?
The Lara Croft game was added recently. Hogwarts Legacy.
They've got the original Overcooked on here too.
Okay.
They've
Also
got
golf. What is it?
something
Courtroom
called
Chaos
Courtroom
featuring Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
What is
Yeah.
this?
It's it's an AI based thing where like you talk to the game and tell it some sort of problem you're having, and Snoop AI solves your problem for you or something. I don't know. I haven't tried to play it, to be honest.
Alan Wake 2? Both Alan Wakes? Dang.
Now, some of the games are premium. I don't know how much you pay for Luna Premium, but everything I clicked on, you could play. So I don't know
Okay.
which games are premium.
Fallout New Vegas? Garfield Kart? Okay. Definitely a game that I'm looking forward to playing. What's under game night? I'm so excited that this exists. I'm going to be
Yeah, Luna
looking at this
Premium
book.
is $10 a month.
On top of the, like, 15 or whatever I pay for Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Wild. Wild that they think this is worth $10. Ticket to Ride?
Yes.
I'm clicking it. Play now? I'm
So
clicking it.
yeah, a lot of the, I don't know how you get to the premium games. I have no idea. Everything I've clicked on is
It just opened up Ticket to Ride. That is wild. How do I close Ticket to Ride? Hello? Ticket to Ride, I'm trying to close you.
yeah, I tried
Play
to click.
music.
It doesn't tell me which one of these are premium, so I don't know.
Oh gosh, I got a badge for playing and it's so loud.
Exactly. You open it up and it gives you a badge for playing it. And it's like you haven't played it. You just opened it. Which is
Also, I
crazy.
don't need you to celebrate me playing a game. The game should do that in itself. I don't, is that what the $10 gets you? Is the $10 pays for all of the loud applause that I just heard in my ears?
I don't know.
Bullshit. What's that?
I think it's kind of like Battleship.
Like,
I think. I don't
oh,
know.
I thought it was gonna be like werewolf.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't
This
know.
is interesting. I'm now gonna spend forever searching through the site to see what games they have.
But like I was telling Chloe, it's like I have guilt because I don't play games. I have there's more things that I have access to because like we already have Amazon Prime, so now I have access to these Luna games that I'm not playing.
Mhm.
I have Netflix games that I'm not playing, and I
But
barely watch Netflix.
but the Luna games and the Netflix games are just a side add-on to something that you're already paying for and using.
Hmm.
Those you don't need to feel bad about. They just gave you extras. You didn't ask for any of that.
I have Steam games that I'm not playing.
Space
I
Odyssey
have
4 out.
I have um I'm still paying $6 a month for Apple Arcade. I did cancel it for like 2 or 3 months, and then they brought something new, and I brought it back. Oh, speaking of Apple Arcade, Unpacking is coming to Apple Arcade.
Unpacking is still on Game Pass too,
I mean, you don't have an Apple Arcade thing, so it doesn't matter to
but
you.
for anyone who
I'm a,
does.
I'm a little bummed that, yes, for anybody who happens to be watching who does, next month, April 2nd, Unpacking is coming to Apple Arcade, which I bought
You already
Game
finished
Pass.
it.
Really, I bought Game Pass for a month just to be able to play Unpacking when everybody was talking about it.
Hmm.
And so I'm kind of glad that I did that because it's rare that I actually play a game when everybody's talking
Yeah.
about it. But so I'm kind of glad that I did that. But at the same time, I'm a little bummed that now
You
it's
could
on
have got
Apple
it
Arcade.
included.
I could have waited, but who knew it was going to come to Apple Arcade?
Yeah.
Also, have you played Roku?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, you have a Roku television.
I do. Well,
Oh.
I don't have Roku television. Wayne's television is the Roku TV.
Well, that's right. I keep forgetting Wayne's television that he uses for Xbox or whatever.
Yes.
So you never get to watch that TV. But there is a trivia game on Roku TV called Roku. It's a free trivia game, and it's basically it'll ask you 5 questions, And the answer to each question is a clue so that you can answer the sixth question.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And the questions are usually like movie trivia type questions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's free, and it only takes like 5 minutes to play. And I only played the first episode of it, but I think there's like 6 or 7 episodes of it. I don't know if they're gonna put more up there or not, if this was just an experiment. Because I see stuff on Roku all the time where they put a few episodes of something up and I enjoyed it and then they took it away. Like they had a thing up there, a little 30-minute TV show that was telling you this week on your different things that you subscribe to, this new show's coming, this new show's coming, this new show. And I like that, but they took that away.
Mm-hmm.
But Roku is mildly fun if you are sitting in front of the Roku TV and have a few minutes. And the 5 clue thing is very similar to, have you played Best Guess Live on Netflix?
I have not.
Best Guess Live is actually an app, a part of the Netflix games. And it's the same kind of thing where they give you 5 clues.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's live. This is a live game. It's Monday through Friday, 8
Oh.
p.m. Do you remember a thing several years ago called HQ, where people would tune in live every day to answer trivia questions and win money? This is similar. This has a similar feel
I
to it.
do remember now.
Because it's got the one guy, you got 20 seconds to answer the question, and he has to be very good at improv because he's just kind of like
Riffing and stuff,
chatting, riffing while people are waiting for people to answer the question or whatever. This is similar in that feeling of the one guy live, blah blah blah. They're giving away money, but the puzzle itself is structured different. There is a thing or a word or something that you're trying to get to, and they're going to give you 5 clues to get to it. And the earlier the clue that you get it right, the more chance for money you get, if that makes sense. Like, the best way I can describe it was, because I played yesterday and I played on Monday. On Monday, and they have 2 rounds. I got the answer right on both rounds, but I waited till the 5th clue to get the answer right. So like, and they'll say stuff like the clues were like, follow the leader, inside out was another clue, hint from above. I forget what the other one was, but the word ended up being exit. Because like an exit sign.
Oh, yes, I get it now.
Yeah, so it's that kind
okay,
of
I get it.
Okay, it's that kind of thing. And then he goes, okay, the answer's exit. Okay, 5,000 people answered on the 5th clue. 1,000 people got it right. Good. On the 4th clue, 4,000 people answered, but only 300 people got it right. Now, if it stopped there, then the 300 people would be sharing the $10,000.
So but the people who get it on the earliest clue.
Yes. So like, yes.
So if one person guesses it on clue 1.
Yesterday, somebody got it on clue 1, and they got the $10,000 by themselves.
What? And this is part of Netflix?
The other thing that was $5,000, there were 3 people who got it on clue 2, so they split the $5,000.
When do they do this?
This is 8:00.
Oh.
I've gotten all 4 of them right, but I waited till the last clue to answer.
How many times are you allowed to guess, or is it just your one guess?
No, you only get one guess. So like, if you answered on clue 2, but you got it wrong, and you realize on clue 5 that it should have been something else, you can't answer again. So that's why
Gotcha.
a lot of people end up waiting till the last clue, but then you're sharing
If
with
somebody
more
got it
people.
earlier,
Because
you
the
can.
last clue is usually really easy.
Yeah, I'm about to figure
Like
it out. What is?
On Monday the two questions I really couldn't figure them out till clue five.
Mhm.
Yesterday I figured out the questions on clue four on both of them, but I didn't answer. But I still wouldn't have won anyway because there were people who got them on clue three
On.
and clue one. So
Gotcha. I'm gonna play it anyway. Though it sounds fun. Ronald, what is this new game on LinkedIn? Patches. What is it? How does one play? Actually, can I bring it up?
oh,
Actually,
I
I don't
haven't
have
seen
LinkedIn.
that one. I
I do
check
not
in every
have
once in a
LinkedIn.
while and try games um on
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, but it's not consistently. I don't think to go to LinkedIn consistently. Even though LinkedIn sends me 50 million emails a day in my email, I don't think to go to LinkedIn consistently. And
Had I been
Ronald, I
here
thought you were
earlier
going to take
today,
a shower.
that was men shower fast. That was like 20 minutes ago.
But while we're pulling that up, also, have you seen retro magazines and patterns on YouTube?
No.
This is a channel that I watch occasionally. This is my last thing. It's a channel I watch
Hmm.
occasionally. The reason I mentioned it was because she's a relatively new channel. She's only been around for a few months, and she flips through old knitting and crochet magazines,
Okay.
right? And just flips and says, "Oh, this pattern looks interesting." Blah 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 blah. And but what the reason I point her out is because she figured out a few months ago she started toying around with AI, and she uses AI. She doesn't use it for every picture, but at least once a video, she'll take a picture from the magazine and animate it so it looks like the model is twirling around in the
That's
sweater
cool.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And
That's
I don't know how to do that. The reason I don't use AI one of the reasons I don't use AI is that all the things I see people doing is like I don't. The few times I've pulled up AI and tried to get it to do something, it didn't do anything. So I honestly don't know how to put the prompt in right or whatever. So I think I'd have to fiddle with it more than I do. So
I solved it. It was so fast.
that was interesting.
I thought it was a tutorial. It was so fast. Maybe there'll be harder ones later now that I've done the first one.
but But I just thought if you happen to run across her channel, which I know
Yeah.
Ronald and I have the same algorithm, if you happen to run across her channel, it's Retro Magazines.
You know what I'm gonna ask.
What?
Put something in the Discord,
Why?
because then I can find it later.
Okay, I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember. But yeah, I just thought it's again, she doesn't do it with everyone,
Hmm.
and she uses the word fun way too much.
Ooh.
But other than that, I don't know what it is, but I've cough drop. I've started to notice when people reuse words a lot. And
Hmm.
there are some people who just, I mean, not everybody does it, but there are some people, it's like they don't know what
It's
other
their
word
filler
to
word.
use. They don't know what other word to use, so they use, but I also notice this, which in books it's egregious. When you're talking, it's
Yeah.
like
When you're talking, it's one thing, but if you have the time to put it down on paper,
you could change it.
yeah. Yeah, I noticed. I think for some people also it might be like just a bit of a vocal tick. Like my old district manager at Men's Warehouse, he, and I don't mind putting him on blast because I didn't like him. He was aggressive and ruled with fear instead of respect, instead of people respecting him, and it was annoying and I hated him. But he had a vocal tick. English was also not his first language, so I thought it was that, but then I noticed other people with like vocal ticks that were similar, and I'm like, oh, it's just a vocal tick or something like that. But he, instead of like to fill sentences, I don't know how to explain it, but he would say like, you know, that whole thing as a phrase. So it would be like if I was telling you about how I got the splinter in my thumb. So like, you know, I work at like, you know, a pet shop, and I was feeding them like, you know, treats, and like, you know, I was going to give a fish to a dog, and like, you know, he went and grabbed it, and he
Like,
like,
you
pulled
know,
too
is one
fast.
word for him.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I had to sit in on a meeting once when I was a manager, and I just kept like a tally of every time he said it on my little paper, because it was a virtual meeting, so we were on Zoom. So I had a paper on the side that I was like drawing on and like writing notes in case I got called upon, which I didn't. But I was keeping a tally in the corner of how many times he said it. He said it like 20 times.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
That is harsh.
Yes,
Well-
because it was truly every sentence.
But it's time to wrap up. I
time
just
to
wanted
get
to
out of
add that I think I'm going to be playing games more with Chloe too, because I feel so guilty about the games I have not played. We enjoyed playing games on Monday. I feel like I need to carve out time for each of my hobbies, and because I don't want to give up any of my hobbies.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I want to, and I always keep trying to figure out a way of, oh, Sunday will be my gaming day and I'll just game on Sundays. Or this will be this or that'll be that. But unless another person is involved, like me watching movies with Chloe every Monday, unless another person is involved, I end up just being
Kind of
floppy
waffling around.
because I'm very much a mood person. Like, I'm a mood reader. I say that I'm going to finish reading all these books on my TBR, but then I decide to sit down and read, and I don't want to read any of that stuff.
Yep.
You know, why is it even on my TBR? I don't want to read any of that stuff. But if I take it off my TBR, then I'll be like, oh, I wanted to read that book, and now I can't remember the title.
That's why I have so many things in my Netflix queue, even though I almost never open up Netflix, is because whenever I'm on Netflix, I like save stuff that looks interesting, because I know at some point I'm going to be like the other day where I'm like, I just want to watch something, and here's Kim's Convenience just chilling, and I don't want to lose it.
I have stuff saved on my queue. I did go through my queue recently and get rid of stuff that I know I'm not going to watch. Because I save it when I'm in a certain mood. And then I realized, oh, I'm never going to go back and watch this. And so I just went ahead and deleted stuff off my queue because I know it's crazy, but we've discussed before. I'm the kind of person that I feel the weight of it. I feel guilt for not having used the yarn that's sitting here. I feel guilt for not having read the books that are on my list. I feel guilt for games that are in my Steam library that I'm not playing. I feel guilt for all of it. And so one way to feel less guilt is to periodically go through these things and go, I'm really not going to read this. Delete, 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 delete. I'm really not going to watch this. Delete, 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 delete. And then at least I feel better.
Nah, I keep them all there. I'll get to them eventually.
Yes, when you're in heaven.
I'll have plenty of time to watch Netflix in heaven.
Okay, do your
Let's
outro, girl.
Get out of here. If you stayed this long,
Because you got
honestly,
work to do.
I do. I have to go to the farmer's market. Let's come in real close. If you stayed this long, thanks for hanging out. It's 2026. We've been doing this for some years now, and
We have
I
not.
appreciate you being here. We have.
We've only been
We've
doing this for a few months.
We've been doing this for some years now. Don't tell my mother, but we have. And I appreciate you being here. You, at this point, know what the YouTube things are. Like, subscribe, notification bell. What I want you to do, actually, have you noticed, and how do you feel about 30-minute, 40-minute, hour-long ads on YouTube? What is that? That's not an ad. That's an entire TV show that you somehow inserted into my YouTube video because I couldn't get to the skip button. That shouldn't be allowed. It is absolutely ridiculous. I should not go to sleep listening to Drawfee and wake up to an interview, I guess? Why is this an entire 30-minute show? No. So in the comments, I want you to rage against the machine and say, no more ads over. I'll be so generous. 10 minutes. Your ad should not be longer than 10 minutes. Your entire ad should not be longer than my video.
Lies, Ronald. Over 2 years, lies. Ronald, I just met you 6 months ago. It can't be over 2 years.
We're getting out of here. We are getting out of here. Goodbye.
Peace out.